going on, you guys? It's raining right now. Fucking once every 9 years that happens here in fucking Palm Desert. Just dox myself. Fuck yeah, bro. Anyway, bit of a short video. I just kind of got back from my light at. I just got back from work at one of my jobs, not Whole Foods, my other job. But there you go. It's actually pretty fun. We had like more of a cleaning day today. It was like we're just doing a lot of background kind of development and like cleaning and not really making food and stuff, but just more so like doing like random shit. It was funny. It was just usually just me. Today's Monday. It's usually just me on these days, but it was me and then 3 other my friends. We all worked there, we were just fucking around and we were doing shit, but it was like just blasting music. It was pretty fun. It was actually really fun. We went and got panned afterwards. It was my fortune. Bit of a weird one, but sometimes they don't even be fortunes, bro. They just be like a statement. Oh, I don't even have it. It said like, not smile more. My friend said that. The other one, my buddy literally just said smile more often or something. What the fuck did mine say? I can't even fucking find it, bro. It said, oh, here. I think I took a photo of it. Share joy. Or no, my friend said share joy. Mine was just smile like you mean it. So whatever. I mean, hey, fuck it, dude. That's what I always say. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyway, more brief, kind of what I wanted to talk about, just or I feel like I've already recorded this kind of a thing so many other times, but just how temporary everything is. You don't even realize it, but things change when you're really not expecting, or when you're like, things are always changing. They're very gradual, so you don't notice it, but everything is so incredibly temporary and like fragile, and like the time that you're in right now is, you know, it's been said by a lot of people, it's never will be the same as it is right now. You know, obviously a week from now you'll probably still be working the same job, you'll probably still be hanging out with the same friends, living in the same place, doing the same routine, but it will never be the exact same as now. You know, like a week from you now, or a month from you now, will not be the same you as you are now. You'll have experienced more. Let's say you traveled somewhere, or you met a new person, or you did a new experience, new thing, tried a new food, whatever. Things will never be the same as they are now. And I feel like there's so much pressure on everyone and like online, social, just in general, to like have stuff figured out or to be like content. When it's like, just think about the simplicity of life, you know, like you're given life by your parents, you're starting out, you know, you're working at a grocery store, like a restaurant server, whatever you're doing. And your parents are there and they're kind of living their own life, whatever. But you are sharing that with them. Like they gave that to you and you're sharing that time together, you know. But in 10 years from now, yeah, you might have a 10 times more paying job, you might have a fucking family, but you're not going to have maybe your parents. I mean, you hope you will. You hope you'll have your parents as long as you fucking live, but or as long as you can. But you'll never have that same kind of simplicity of like, oh, this is how life is right now. It's kind of just figuring it out. That's fine, but just enjoy it and don't be like, oh fuck, I gotta school and this and bullshit. It's like, it's just stupid, dude. I hate it. Annoys me when I see people like that. It's like, I don't get it. This reminds me of a quote. I know it's kind of fucking retarded. I put it as my thing, but let's read it. It says, be very careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity, because the days are evil. I think it's a Bible quote, but I don't want to be those people that quote like Bible quotes and shit. I don't even want to start to get into that shit, but I think it's just something that I had at my church randomly, but it made me think. I'll see lots of quotes and be like, oh, whatever, not think anything of it, but this was a month, what was this? And this had to have been, oh wow, this is October 12th, wow. What was that? Alexa, how long ago was October 12th?
October 12th was 127 days ago.
Just tell me the month. I don't know what that is. 3, 6, 9, 12. 4 months ago, yeah, pretty much. Or 5 months ago, I think. Whatever. Essentially what it means is it's very true. It's like every opportunity that comes across, it will never be that same chance again, you know? Like just how things line up for that to happen, opportunities, people, chances, like they line up, and it's just hard to mimic that again or to kind of manufacture that again. It's just something that just comes across. And so if you're able to understand that and kind of see when something comes up, you take chances and you take the opportunity. Because it's like the days go fucking fast and you don't realize that they add up, and it's like then you're at a point where you're like, what the fuck is like, I don't know, to be honest. I don't even know what I'm rambling on about, but just enjoy where you are, because that's all you can fucking do. You can still have goals and want to achieve them. I was watching again, I think I was watching another one of those Drewski podcasts. It was with Theo Vaughn too, I think. And he just talked about how like obviously he has a lot of goals and like long-term goals, and he wants to do this or start this show or do this, but it's like he also says he's got to remember to kind of enjoy the process and understand like it takes time and just enjoy where you are. That's what he said. And it's people don't get that shit enough. Or like, I don't know, I guess I find myself enjoying little things so much more. Like just let's say I'm out helping a customer, like I take my time and I actually like to conversate and help them out and make sure they're doing well. Whereas it's more of like a viewed as a job and like, oh, okay, get this over with, like get to the next day, it's like I understand that it's like you're very temporary, you know, you see this person, you're helping this customer, you'll probably never see them again your whole fucking life. This is the one time you'll see them. So I try to make that time significant and like treat it with gravity, or like it matters, you know. I guess that's how I've always kind of been. But yeah. And yeah, I mean, there are obviously things. I made a video last night. I don't know. I've been making videos every day now. I kind of used to be more rare, but I'm feeling more comfortable kind of just talking about shit. I would hate to. It'd be so cool to start vlogging and shit, like just vlogging, doing stuff, but I don't do anything, so those would be the most boring fucking vlogs ever. I just like to talk and kind of share this stuff because it's on my mind, but I think teaching, almost, like that's kind of a long-term goal, is like to do teaching and to kind of, like just, I don't know, I guess teaching in general, like you're teaching class or you're putting out knowledge to someone else, putting in your own spin on it or your own like direction. I think it'd be really cool to do. Something like that. There's a guy I see on Instagram, his name's fucking, was it Tyson something? Here it is. This guy. He's got really cool videos. He's got a lot of, he talks about a lot of great stuff. He does, I guess he's doing one too. He started doing classes, courses, and teaching. And I always thought that'd be so cool to do. But this guy almost has 1 million. Damn. Gotta get to 1 mil, bro. That's kind of where shit starts happening. I mean, not really, but like once you got following, it's like that's just, it's stupid because that's how it's so much. It does so much for you. Like it opens so many doors, but obviously getting there is not easy. It's not about the fame. It's just about like having the ability to do these other opportunities where you want to go. But I guess it's more of like a long-term thing as everything else is. So I don't know. I don't even know how I got to this topic. Anyway, just fucking be happy, appreciate where you are. I'm gonna go hit the gym in like 5 hours after I take a nap. So yeah, I'll see you guys. Alright, what's up, you guys? It's fucking late as shit. We got fuck, it's hot. Pizza bites cooking. It's really late. I just well, it's like midnight. It's like 12 something. I don't know what time it is right now. 12:22. I gotta be up in about, I don't even know, 5 hours. But I don't know. I just had a lot. I actually already recorded a video earlier today, but I hadn't finished it, uploading it and editing and uploading it yet. And when I say editing, I mean adding a color filter grading on it yet. That's all I really do. Anyway, something happened a little bit after I recorded it, or later on in the day. I went out with some friends. I went exercising to the gym. I went to Planet with like a friend of mine. But then later on in the day, or later on in the night after that, we went to Handles with another group of my friends. Got some ice cream and stuff. Man, this thing's so zoomed in. But yeah, I don't know. We were there eating, and then this guy kept trying to talk to us. He was like not like an older, he's probably like, I think he said he was 19. He was like 19. He was like, I think it was just he was just like kind of there. We were eating at his table, and he was sitting over there, and he kept like asking us, hey, like, he complimented my friend's dog. She just got a new dog today. It's like some French bulldog. It's pretty funny. And then she got, but they were like kind of weirded out by it, and they were like, oh, they're like, oh, thanks, but they didn't really like, here, photo. It's kind of stupid. His name's Winston. It's kind of funny. Anyway, and then he like tried to talk, said, oh, how old are you, like, guys, and like, were you guys in school or whatever? And I was like just kind of joking around, making conversation, but they were like not really in it. But anyway, he was just there in like a tank top drinking a Coke or whatever, and we all like took off a little bit after that because it was kind of awkward. They were like not really talking, so we left. We said we were kind of cold, so we took off, and I waited for everyone else to take off. And so I pulled around and I like offered a guy a ride. I was like, hey, do you need a ride somewhere? And he said yeah, and he like immediately started coming up and like to open the door. Like he started trying to open the door before I even like told him to get in, kind of, essentially. Which was like kind of, I was like, oh shit. And luckily it was like locked just by default, so it was like, okay. And then I started thinking like, it's cool to be nice and be kind and want to do those things because you feel genuinely like you want to, but you also don't know people. You just can't. You gotta be safe. Like, and look out for yourself first, you know. And I don't record this and mean to like put this out as like, oh, I'm a good person. I mean, like, it's weird how I guess I feel differently about people in a way where it's like it may like to them it's just like, oh, that's kind of weird or whatever. But it's like, I just didn't, I don't know, I saw like it was, and we spoke for a little bit. He told me how he's like trying to get to Ocean, Riverside, like some hour away place where it's like they have rehab centers and he has a job there. I guess he got like dropped off by he said his sister or his aunt or his mom or something. They took his phone. It was some weird situation. He was really random. And then he just didn't have a ride there, and I couldn't give him a ride. I couldn't, but he was like gonna sleep there just on the bench or whatever, but he was just in a tank top and he was cold as fuck, and I was like, it's funny timing because the other day my mom I bought this like really big puffer jacket, like really big, and I never wear it. It makes me look goofy as fuck. Look like a fucking blueberry in that shit. And so she was like, she put it in her car and she's like, I'm gonna give this to a homeless person one day if someone needs it, because she don't want me to keep it. And I kept joking like I don't want her to do that, but I thought of that, and it's like a really thick jacket. It's great. And so I called her up and I went and picked it up. My dad gave it to me, and I brought it to him. And I mean, it's like a bajillion times better than sleeping in that fucking thing all night. I don't even know how long he's been out there. I didn't ask him. I think he said not very long, but it's like, fuck, I don't know how you do that. But anyway, yeah, he was thankful, but he kept asking for a ride. Like, you can't give me a ride? Or he's like, can you call me an Uber or a taxi? Can you help me out? And I was like, dog, like, you just don't know. I don't know, bro. It's like you want to do good, but you also get held back in some ways. You're like, I don't know, you know? But I told him, I was like, I work at Whole Foods. I work right down over there. Like, you can come back, like, later in the week. I'll be there. And I was like, figure out how much a ticket is to bus wherever you want to go, and I'll give it to you.
You know, as long as it's not like fucking crazy. And again, it's not that I'm like, oh, I'm a good person, give me gratitude. It's just like validation. No, it's just like, I don't know, I guess this is not like a revolutionary thing for people to do good and to help people. It's like the most fucking common thing people do. But it's just like, I wonder how it's like different where it's like other people don't see that and they think nothing of it. But then I feel like I want to help in a way, even though I might not be able to fully, you know. Anyway, so I hope he's doing well. What was his name? Is Jesus or something? He said, I just told him to have a good night. He said thanks and everything. But I just think, you know, it's so weird how, like, to think how he ended up there, you know, like, just everything, like, all the way from when he was, like, how his child, like, when he was a kid, I don't know, like, just everything that led him to that point, like, where he's there and he's just alone. I just think of that shit, like, I'm here, I have a place to fucking sleep, I have a lot of friends around me, I got work, and you think of people that are just alone and, like, out in the cold and shit, and you're like, dude, or let alone like in other areas where there's war and shit going on, you really stop giving a shit about worrying and little things. You do genuinely. And it's nice, you know, to be grateful and to be like in a good position, you know. I think that's a lot of reasons why people like who get rich or get like, who don't spend their stuff on, obviously spend stuff on whatever you want, it's your money. You go buy fucking cars and houses, whatever. Travel's a big one, because you're doing things, you're experiencing things. It's not just like material shit or whatever. But helping people is I think it's just such a simplicity in that, you know, like something that you do that's nothing from you, like it barely, like helping someone or being nice to someone, it takes not less than a second. I saw a comment, I was like, but it's like it's just such a simple deed, you know. It's like the extra step that you didn't have to do, you know. So yeah, I mean, anyway, it just had me thinking a lot. Just like everything, you know, with my family or my friends or whatever, just being, I guess I've always wanted to be like that way, but just didn't know if it was like the right thing to do. I don't know. Now I'm going on a different topic, but just yeah, I don't know. Just I don't know. Be kind, be happy. Have a good night. I'll see you guys in fucking 6 hours when I have to get up. Actually 5 hours. It's miserable. Bye later, guys.